Okay, here we go. Here, let me be here. The sun. Sorry about that. The sun.
What are you doing?
Okay, I don't know. So you just told me it's a news conference. Where are we going? Here, let's cross the road here. Where are we going?
Where we go? We're gonna go around and take it out.
So where we're going? The sun. The sun. I'm trying to make you look good. You. Pretty hard to do. Okay, so there's a news conference.
There is.
I guess, yeah.
For what? Yeah.
For what?
Stop spraying New Brunswick is gonna rake the political parties. On
Oh, that one.
How come nobody told me about this?
It's about, it's put on by the Stop Spraying New Brunswick.
Yeah. How come nobody told me? Nobody.
I don't know.
They don't invite me like the old days.
I guess you're not on their mailing list.
Okay, People Alliance. How come we don't bring down the government until they stop spraying?
They're working on it. We've made some progress, but hey.
What? Why don't bring down the government? Why not bring down? Never mind the stupid license plate. Come on, let's
we're
go.
not bringing down the government on that issue.
No, how come? Come on.
We're going to cross here.
Why? See, that's the problem with you People Alliance people. You're too stubborn. You're set in your own ways. Let's go this way. No?
Oh, let's go this way.
Okay. So we're going to go to a news conference, which I didn't know. You just told me that. So what's People Alliance position is on
We're
spraying?
going over to listen to what they have to say.
I'm not a good listener.
It's on our news conference.
You're going to have to learn to be a good listener.
So that's what we're going to do.
How are you, Jerry?
So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go in there.
You know him? That's one of the guys who got fired in the Rod Cumberland
News
thing.
conference.
That's
You know
Jerry.
what-
Oh, is that him?
You want to go talk to him?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I should. But you are in the house there.
No, no, no.
You could bring down the government.
Well, like I said, Charles, we're not going to bring down the government over that issue.
Why not?
And besides, we promised the Lieutenant Governor we'd give them 18 months.
18 months. Do you think it's going to be more than 18 months? Never mind. That's another story. Okay, so spraying. Mr. Irving agrees with spraying.
He sure does.
And we got to put a stop to that. We got to think about the future generation. Never mind this bilingualism shit.
I understand that.
Hey,
We're working towards.
you know what my problem is this morning? It's this T-shirt that I'm wearing. It's giving me attitude.
It's scaring me. Aren't you worried they're going to come do some raids and take you illegal immigrants out of here?
You know what the scary thing about this? You know what's scary thing about this? People come to me about Donald Trump, and I ask them, who's the mayor of Fredericton? Brad Woodside?
They don't know.
Who's the premier of New Brunswick? Frank McKenna? And they know more about Donald Trump than they know about the local politics.
Yeah.
They don't know nothing about local politics. Okay, where are we going? Yeah, it has to be the same place. 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like the old days. By the way, this wasn't planned. I didn't even know anything about it.
What are you doing there around? They're going to
Oh.
kill us for bringing
Yeah. How was one right? Let's see. Deer Island? Wrong turn.
Well, I do feel more hopeful because it's a minority government. So I do feel that they must be under more pressure because they don't have a majority. But we just need to see more, that's why we need more pounding by the other parties on this issue. And I guess we can't count on the Liberal Party, but we can count on, I would hope, on the other 6 MLAs that are working for the Greens and for the PANB, because they've told us time and time again that they're opposed to spraying. So we need them to somehow form, like I know that there's 6 of them, but without those 6, without the 3, the BCs can't continue having a government. So, we are hoping that those, at least the PNB, because they're working with the BCs right now, but the PNB and the Green Party could band together on this issue and form a 6-pack, on this issue. And that's what we were hoping for.
Are you hoping that there's going to be more, studies done with the WHO so that, I believe right now the status is still possible carcinogen?
Yeah, it is. We're not really the point is that for us, it's about what's happening to our ecology, to our biodiversity, what's happening to nature, what's happening to the people that live close to nature, that like enjoying nature, to the outdoors people, the people that do foraging. All those people are affected by this practice, whether it causes cancer or not. And to wait for long-term studies, that takes years again. And we know that there are studies out already that are showing problems, but apparently that's not enough because Health Canada is choosing not to recognize that. But really, our big issue is the effect on our ecology because of the use of glyphosate, the type of use that we're seeing in Brunswick. We have relatively low use of glyphosate in agriculture. Our own chief medical officer report confirmed that and said 11% of glyphosate use in Brunswick is in agriculture, but 61% is by forestry, and 27% is industry, which I'm assuming includes and power. So the vast majority of use of glyphosate in New Brunswick is not the agriculture. And I think for human health, the big issue probably is agriculture because you're ingesting food. In the forest, I don't think a ton of people are running around in the forest when there's spraying happening because there's signs up. But the animals are affected because I'm sure a forest doesn't clear out when the spray comes down. So there's definitely a big concern for what it does to the wildlife. And they are mammals just like us, you know. So I mean, they have the same health risks that we would have when exposed to this stuff, and they are exposed to it. So you know that is our concern, and also the fact that you know during the height of summer, there's about 4 to 6 weeks that people cannot go into the woods because the signs are up warning you that spraying might happen, but you don't know when it's going to happen because the companies of course look for the best weather. But a person that wants to go in the forest to go mushroom hunting or whatever can't really go in there because they're at risk of getting hit by spray. So that's a big part of our summer where people don't have access to the woods. Sorry.
Just a personal experience. Last weekend I went out into Clarendon to go waterfalling, and there's another nice trail up in the same area, and we had to pass the PANB power lines, and they had sprayed them 3 days prior. You know, it's not only the wildlife, and like Caroline said, it's these outdoors people, hunters, fishers, anybody that likes to walk in the woods that are affected by these, you know. I have a 4-year-old son, you know, if those signs weren't there, luckily the signs were there. Now I don't know how long they're left up, or if they're left up for the whole summer, but they sure should be, you know. We need to know the areas that are sprayed so we can protect ourselves when we're out there.
I'd like to add one more thing, and this is you know what we were told by wildlife biologists, that the deer tend to really avoid foliage once it's sprayed. So the deer tend to just stay clear of sprayed areas, and of course the foliage dies fairly quickly. But the moose tend to eat the stuff until it's dead. So the moose are probably at more risk of actually ingesting sprayed foliage or berries or whatever it is they prefer to eat, because they don't seem to be turned off by the taste the way deer seem to be. And I'm just saying this because I've been told this repeatedly, you know, by wildlife biologists. So that's another thing to think about, that, you know, the effects on every creature will be different, you know, the birds, the bees, you know, we've got all kinds of critters that need our environment to survive, and we in turn need them. Any other questions? All right, so I guess we can end it there then. Thanks for coming, appreciate it. We do have a few more copies there of our press release, and I can certainly email more. I just only printed off a few copies today, but we can email anyway information if they would like it. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Charles. I can. No, it's a coincidence if you're here. Yeah, otherwise you could have come to my place, but yeah, I can give you a few. So, yeah, you'll leave stuff up for a little bit.
Well, it's not like, I guess it's the new old stuff. Yeah, it's good.
Well,
Supposed to go that way?
it's good to be back.
No. How come? Okay, so what did you learn?
Turn it off, turn it off.
Don't be like
Don't
that.
turn it off. I'm going to talk to Chris before I say anything.
Talk to who?
Chris.
Who's that?
Olivia.
Oh, yeah, Chris.
Turn it off.
Okay, you want me say
If you don't turn it off, I'm not going to talk to you.
Oh, you're going to say s'il vous plaît?
S'il vous plaît.